Dear students, welcome back to video lessons on Financial Accounting 1. Almost all we prepared 25 video lessons on financial Accounting 1 coursework. This is the last video lesson. If you, no doubt, if you go through these 25 video lessons, no doubt, you'll have very good knowledge on Financial Accounting 1 and useful for graduate students of first year BCom, and not only from them but also for intermediate C students of intermediate C students and CBSE students and 11th class uh, students, commerce students. This is most useful video lessons. If you have any friends in your BCom first year or CSE first year or CBSE first year or NCRT 11th class, you can refer these video lessons. No doubt they will have very good command over the subject by go through these video lessons. So in this last video lessons, I am explaining one final account problem. Now, and with 5 to 6 adjustments. Because I in the previous video lessons I explained all the adjustments, but students may not understand all these until and unless they will have an example, they will have an illustration. You see here in this yeah, we have a illustration one. Here a trial balance is given and adjustments also given. You see here, from the following trial balance of RAM, prepare final accounts. Final accounts means you know very well trading and total loss account and balance sheet. Trial balance of RAM on 31st March 2020. So salaries are given, opening stock is given, purchases given, plant and machinery given, wages given, sundry debtors given, bills receivable given, and cash in hand given. Then we have sales given and purchase returns given, interest received given, and bank overdraft given, reserve for bad debts given, and bank loan given, capital given. This is trial balance. Is tallied 18,400, 18,400. So you know already I told you every trial balance item appear only once in final account. This is final accounts means this is trading account, this is profit and loss account, this is balance sheet. So these trial this will appear only, this will appear only once. For example, you see your salaries only 1100 only appear only once. Salaries 1100. For example, closing stock, you see here closing stock 1000 appear twice. TC closing stock appear twice. You see here how. So here once closing stock TC and the closing stock here also 1000. So like that you have to remember every trial balance item appear only once in final accounts, and every adjustment given after trial balance. What do you mean by adjustment? The transactions which are done after making trial balance are called adjustments. These are adjustments. Here we have 5 adjustments. Now I will explain. Uh, I will explain how these uh, final account explain with this problem. See here, salaries 1100. Salaries 1100 means a PD. Opening stock TD. Purchases TD. Plant and machinery A. Wages TD. Sundry debtors A. Sales returns TC minus cash in hand A. Sales TC. Purchase returns TD minus interest received PC. Bank overdraft L, reserve for bad debts, PC. Simply see here how I am saying. So I have a trick. If reserve for bad debts is given, simply PC. Simply PC. This is actually, it is not fundamentally right, but only for the purpose of convenience and understanding the students, I'm saying that reserve for bad debts is PC. Bank loan L, capital L. When you simply take reserve for bad debts in PC and bad debts simply PD and D minus. Price for bad debts PD and D minus. Only for this trick only I use this. Next, every adjustment comes price, closing stock price, that is TC and A. Salaries outstanding PD plus and L. Bad debts PD and D minus from debtors. Provide 10% for doubtful debts, simply PD and that minus from debtors. Depreciation PD and minus from fixed assets. See here, I will explain how this problem. I will explain. This is trading account debit side. This is trading account credit side. This is profit and loss account debit side. This is profit and loss account credit side. This is liability side. This is asset side. I will explain one by one. Total problem is in front of you. See here. Total problem is in front of you. So here I will explain one by one neatly. See here, salary is 1100 only once here. Salary is 1100 comes only once. Salary is 1100 comes only once. Next, opening stock 500 TD only once. Opening stock 500 TD only once. Purchases 6000 only TD only once. Plant and machinery 3000. So here, yes, set plant and machinery 3000 only once. Wages 1100 only once. Wages 1100 only once. Sunday debtors 2000 only once. Sunday debtors 2000 only once. Sales returns TC minus sales returns TC minus only once. Cash in hand 3700. Cash in hand A asset only once. Sales TC only once. Purchase returns TD minus here. Purchase returns TD minus 6000 minus 500 5500. Interest received PC only once. Interest received PC only once. Bank overdraft L only once. Bank overdraft only once. Reserve for bad debts PD only once. Reserve for bad debts PD only once. Bank loan only once. L only once. Capital 4400 only once. See here. Now every adjustment comes twice here. Closing stock, see here TC and A. See here closing stock TC 1000 and asset EA 1000. Salaries outstanding PD plus and L. Salaries add PD plus outstanding 1100, 300, 1400 and L salaries outstanding L 300. So 300 comes twice one. Salaries outstanding 300 here and add PD plus 300 here. Bad debts comes twice. PD plus PD here. Bad debts 100 PD 100 PD once and less from debtors 200 minus 100 1900 1900. That's 5 times. Provide 10% provision for doubtful debts. Very simple. Provision for doubtful debts given in adjustments. First, less 2000 minus 100 bad debts, you got 1900. So, provision for doubtful debts is to be calculated 10% on 1900, not 2000. This is the main error, main mistake done by students. So, provision for doubtful debts, provision for bad debts to be calculated after deducting this adjustment bad debts. First deduct 100, 2000 minus 100, 1900, 1900, 10%. 10% of 1900, 1900 into 10 by 100, 190, 190, 190 PD. For doubtful debts, 190 PD and less from debtors, 1900 minus 190, 1710. So once again, I'm repeating, bad debts 100 PD. So here, bad debts 100 PD here and less from debtors, 2000 minus 100, 1900. And the provision for a doubtful debts is calculated after deducting this 100, 1900, 10% means 1900, 10 by 100 means 190. So provision for doubtful debts 190 and less from debtors, 1900 minus 190, 17, 10, 17, 10. And depreciate plant by 10%. How much plant is there? 3000. 10% of 3000 means 300. 3000 into 10 by 100, 300 depreciation and less from plant and machinery, 3000 minus 300, 2700. So this is the final account. This is trading account debit side, trading account credit side, total loss account debit side, total loss account credit side. This is the liability side, this is asset side. If you add all 6000, 7000, 8000, 9110, 9110. So how to balance? First, you have to balance trading account. Trading account 9000, 1000, 10,000 is there, and here 5000, 500, 6000, 7100. So debit side 7100, credit side 10,000. 10,000 minus 7,000, 2,900 is the balance. This is called gross profit. And when TC are more, that is incomes are more, that is 10,000, and expenditure is 7,100. We got 2,900, that is gross profit. Gross profit. So this is a TC plus is 10,000, and TD is 7,100. We got 2,900. This is gross profit transfer to profit and loss account. So where trading account ends, there starts profit and loss account. From here onwards, profit and loss account by gross profit 2,900, 2,900. Once again, 2,900, 3,900, 4,600 is the credit side of profit and loss account, 4,600, and 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, 1,990. 1,990 is the profit and loss account debit side. 4,600 minus 1,990, 2,610. Here also, what happens? PC is 4,600 and PD is 1,990. So 2,610 is the net profit. This net profit transferred to profit and loss account, that is added to capital. Added to capital 4,200 plus 2,610,68, 1,068. Once again, I will explain adjustments. Closing stock 1,000 comes twice this year. Closing stock 1,000 one time. Closing stock 1,000 two times. TC and A. Salaries outstanding 300 comes twice. 300 comes twice. So PD plus outstanding. So this is PD plus 300 added here. So 1,400, and salaries outstanding liability second time liability. Bad debts comes twice here. Bad debts PD, bad debts PD, and less from debtors 2,000 minus 100, 800. So bad debts 100, here 100 comes twice. Price for bad debts 10% calculated after deducting adjustment bad debts 1,900, 10%, 190, 190 less from debtors and PD 1,900 into 10 by 100, 190. And depreciation comes twice 10%, 3,000, 10% means 300. Once less from plant and machinery 3,000 minus 300, 2,700. After all, you have to add balance sheet. You have to add balance sheet. You get 9,110, 9,110. This called balance sheet is tallied. When trial balance is tallied, automatically we have to tally balance sheet also. This is about final accounts. Students, that's all from the final accounts, trading account. I explained total asset and balance sheet. This is adjustment. So you go through these videos once or twice. No doubt it's easy for you to go through and getting very good marks in financial accounting coursework. Not only marks, I'm sure I got very excellent feedback from the students that they're feeling blessed and they're having good knowledge on financial accounting one, because for the last so many years I'm teaching students directly, but this is video lectures. I have so many doubts how these video lectures are received by the students, but they have given very good feedback. And when I asked good number of questions directly, they are responding very positively. And no doubt sometimes I astonished how do you get this type of knowledge. Simply they told me that from your video lessons. That's why I'm assuring everybody who is watching my video lessons, these 25 video lessons I prepared for financial accounting one coursework. If you complete these 25 video lessons with assignments and notes, or no doubt you will get a certificate on financial accounting one coursework, I'm sure. And God bless you, and we'll get very good knowledge and very good marks on financial accounting. That's all from this. Thank you everybody who watched my video lessons and give your feedback through commenting on video lessons, or my number everybody knows, that is 9848203833. So I'm expecting feedback from you and something from you. Thank you one and all. Thank you.